eyes on Rafah. Israeli tanks attack southern Gaza. Despite global outcry, social media has been flooded with one strong message against Israel's attacks on Rafah city located in war-torn Gaza. All eyes on Rafah. The phrase holds significance as Israel's war on Gaza continues despite the major global outcry. All eyes on Rafah is a phrase that refers to the ongoing genocide in Rafah, Gaza, with over 1,400,000 Palestinians seeking shelter. Iran's embassy in India had earlier this month posted on X. As per the latest reports, Israeli tanks also reached the center of Rafah for the first time on May 28. As reported by Reuters, tanks were spotted near the Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is considered a landmark of central Rafah. Israel has kept up attacks despite the ruling by the International Court of Justice on Friday ordering it to stop, arguing that the top UN court's ruling grants it some scope for military action there. Latest reports said that Israel advanced to an area of tents housing displaced people west of Rafah where 21 Palestinians were killed, at least 12 of them women, and dozens wounded. Global leaders have voiced horror at the fire in a designated humanitarian zone where families uprooted by fighting elsewhere in Gaza have sought shelter, and urged the implementation of a world court order for a halt to Israel's assault. Overnight its forces battered the city with airstrikes and tank fire, residents said, pressing the offensive despite an international outcry over an attack on Sunday that sparked a massive blaze in a tent camp, killing at least 45 Palestinians, more than half of them children, women, and the elderly. The United Nations Security Council has convened an emergency meeting on May 28, following Israeli strike on a displaced persons camp in Rafah, Gaza. Algeria requested the closed-door meeting, the diplomats said. The country is a non-permanent member of the UNC. In another move purportedly aimed at reining in the violence, Spain, Ireland and Norway were to officially recognize a Palestinian state on Tuesday. The three countries have said they hope their decision will accelerate efforts towards securing a ceasefire in Israel's war against Hamas militants, now in its 8th month, that has reduced much of the densely populated territory to rubble. Around 1 million people, many repeatedly displaced by shifting waves of the war, have fled the Israeli offensive in Rafah since early May, the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees UNRWA reported. Israel says it wants to root out Hamas fighters holed up in Rafah and rescue hostages it says are being held in the area. More than 36,000 Palestinians have been killed in Israel's offensive, Gaza's health ministry says. Israel launched its air and ground war after Hamas-led militants attacked southern Israeli communities on October 7, killing around 1,200 people and seizing more than 250 hostages, according to Israeli tallies.